Hello and welcome. I am Lisa and this is my channel Crossed by Floss, where I chat about my love of cross stitch as well as life blabbings. But today is a special floss tube and it is Nora November week 4. So if you are new to my channel, Nora November is just something that I like to do in November and just do exclusively Nora Corbett patterns. I have a love of Mira's and a love of Nora's, same designer. And but the difference between a Mira and a Nora is Nora Corbett patterns are typically smaller patterns with not as many colors, maybe not as many beads, not as many specialty like Krynic or other flosses, and they go fairly quickly. A Mirabilia, however, on the other hand, are a little bigger of a pattern, by quite a bit actually, and they will have a lot more in the floss list. They may have way more specialty flosses. They definitely have beads and treasures, and they can be a lot more time consuming, as well as maybe a little bit more cost. The cost increases versus a Nora. I do Mira in May, so I do the same kind of thing that I do for Nora November. So if you love Nora November, I hope you come back in May and see my new Miras that I will be pulling out of my stash. But so Nora November are just, what I do is I go through the patterns that I have kitted up. They may not be completely kitted, but they are kitted enough for me to start the Mira, which means that they may, the Nora, which means that they may not have all the beads. They may not, if they require specialty floss, they may not have that, but they have all, if not all, of the DMCs and of course the fabric to get started and the patterns. So I consider that pretty kitted up. And so I just go through my stash, and on Monday I pick out a new Nora for the week, and then work on it the 5 days, and then show you progress every day. And at the end, on Saturdays, I upload my week, and you get to see the 5-day progression. It's just kind of fun. So this week is Thanksgiving. And I chose this pattern here specifically because I was gifted it by a really sweet member of my group that I consider friends in FlossTube. And I just want to say that, you know, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for our community and how giving and generous cross stitchers are. And I have a wonderful group of commenters, friends, and you know, within the community that I'm so grateful for. So I picked this pattern specifically for that. And the pattern I'm talking about is Miss Black Swallowtail. And this was gifted to me. And so for that, I just felt that it was so appropriate for Thanksgiving week, because I am thankful for this person. She knows who she is, and I just enjoy having such a wonderful group of people in my FlossTube community. So this again is Miss Black Swallowtail. She is part of the Butterfly Misses by Nora Corbett. She is 100 by 140, so she's 140 wide and 100 wide and 140 tall. And this one was called for a 32 count white linen by Witchold, or a 16 count white Ada by Witchold. And I think that yes, white has its place. I think that for most of us, maybe who have stitched for a while, white seems very stark at this point now, right? Like we're so used to having hand-dyed fabrics or colored fabrics or something. And so seeing a white is almost stark. So when I saw that it needed white, and I do like white, don't get me wrong, I do use white, but I just felt that white was so stark for her. And while it will definitely pull out the beautiful colors in her, I don't always enjoy working on white because it gets dirty easier. You guys all know that I have Mr. Odin who likes to slobber in his hair, you know, ends up everywhere in my cross stitching. I'm constantly having to pick it all out. So I chose a different color. Not a whole lot off though. So anyways, this is the pattern I'm going to do for the week. And I am choosing to do it on a 16 count Icelandic beige. So I'm going to do it on beige because I think that the colors for that will come out quite nicely. These are the colors for her. Let's see here. There's some like this bright blue, gorgeous, and then there's some beautiful greens that are in her, and these pinks. I mean, they're beautiful. So I thought that that would, you know, they all, the skin color is going to show up. Definitely all of these beautiful colors are going to show up on the beige, and I think that it will be nice. I'm going to do this again as a middle start, which I think I have done on every Nora this month so far. So anyways, that's what's going on for week 4. I hope you join me for the rest of the week while I show you my progress. Mr. G is coming home on Tuesday, and so it, you know, my stitching may not be as big, plus it is Thanksgiving, and we're going to be doing a big family dinner with just us that are here, and so yeah, there may not be as much stitching as the other weeks, but I am going to try and get something done at least. So I hope you all have a really wonderful day. I will be back soon to show you tonight's progress, and until then, see you soon. Hello and welcome to day 1 of Nora November, or day 1 stitching anyway. So I'm here to show you last night's progress on Miss Blacktail Swallow. And I got a little bit done, not as much as I'd hope, but you know, again, it is, you know, a busy week, so for Thanksgiving and such. So that is what I got done. I did a middle start like I normally do, and I've got 2 colors in so far in the middle of her dress, and they're beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Okay, so we'll see how much stitching I get done today. Mr. G is coming home today, so I may have some limited, but I will see you soon for tonight's progress. Until then, hello and welcome to day 2 of stitching. Oh my gosh, I think it's day 2 of stitching on Miss Black Swallowtail. She is gorgeous, and I think the theme really is going to be not much stitching this week, which is unfortunate because I really love this pattern, and she's got great blocks of color, and I really want to see her go. So we'll see what I can get done. But Mr. G came home, and yeah. So this is what I got done. Not much. Did a little bit more in here, added a new color. So now there are did I add a new color? No, I didn't add a new color. I'm still in the same 2 colors, sorry. But that is what I've gotten done so far. Not bad. All right, I am looking forward to tonight stitching and seeing where it goes. We'll see how much gets done. But, you know, with Thanksgiving week, lots going on and prep and all the things. So take a little time. All right. And Aunt Odin made an entrance. All right, I look forward to seeing you soon for day 3. Hello and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all are going to have a wonderful day, and we're getting prepared. Mr. G is making a smoked turkey, and I'll be doing all the fixins, so gotta get going on that. So I am here for day 3's stitching excuse me, on Miss Black Swallowtail. And like I said, very little done, but I got a 3rd color in. So yeah, so that's what I've gotten done. And hoping tonight, after eating Thanksgiving dinner, that I will get some more stitching in and be back tomorrow to show you tonight's progress. Until then, good morning and welcome to day 4 of stitching for Nora November on Miss Black Swallowtail. She's gorgeous. And last night I did get a little bit of stitching in after turkey and the fixins, and we watched a game and all the things. So I now have black. There's a lot of black, hence the name Miss Black Swallowtail. And so I started quite a bit of the black. I think that this is in the bottom of one of her wings. Oh, it's gorgeous. So that is my progress from last night, and I am going to get a little stitching in tonight, and we'll be back shortly to show you that progress. So until then, hello and welcome to day 5 of week 4 Nora November, and I'm here to show you last night's progress on Miss Black Swallowtail. Oh, she's so pretty, and this is actually a nice fun stitch to do. So kind of sad to see her go away for the week, like I think I've said every week so far. But yeah, she's pretty. Let me just put my needle up here. Oh goodness. Okay, so worked a little bit more in the black. Did a good amount in here last night, so that looks really good. That looks really good. So in here, so using DMC colors, which are called for, except for the black. I use Anchor Black because I like the coverage better instead of the DMC 310. So I use Anchor Black, and I mean, look at that coverage. It's fantastic. Like, that is phenomenal. Does not look any different than, you know, the coverage in here. Whereas I feel that the 310 coverage, I still see, it's just not as beefy, I guess, personally for me. So anyways, that is week 4, Nora November, and Miss Black Swallowtail. And as a recap, I'm doing it on 16 count Icelandic beige. I know, kind of a boring color. It was called for white, and while I think that white has its place, I'm always afraid to do bigger pieces on white because you handle them more, right? And so the potential of getting dirty is more, at least for me, and the lifestyle that I live with Mr. Odin. And so it just works better for me. All right, so that's it for week 4. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back next week for week 5 of Nora November, and I'm pretty excited about, okay, if I keep it, because you know I've already changed my mind, but if I keep it, I think that regardless, some beautiful kit at Nora is going to be done next week, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the one that I have, and I'm pretty excited about doing it. So all right, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a really wonderful day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, hugs and stitches.